Hey everybody, welcome back to Bearded Excursions and Outdoors. This is Don, and this time we're at Pedernales State Park, and we're just going to do a single night camping. I've got Mama Bear and Little Bear with me today, so we're going to head out to our campsite, get it set up, and have some fun exploring. All right, well, we made it to our campsite, and you can kind of see that's the campsite behind us and where we're going to set up the tent. Then we park not that far away. It's just drive up parking. But I'm just reminded now, because we've got neighbors that are so close to us. They are right there. And this is why I prefer dispersed camping so much better. But because the missus is with me today, bathroom, showers, all the amenities are very important. So that's why we're here. We're still going to make the most of it. Let's go ahead and get the tent set up. All right, got the tent ready, and we are doing the air mattresses this time, so we're getting those going now. We got our camp set up, got everything situated for the most part, and now we're driving down to the falls area. Little Bear and Mama Bear have never been here. I was here before, though it's been years since I've been down to the actual Pedernales Falls, so we're gonna go explore that. This is the overlook area of the falls where you can kind of stop and enjoy it. And if you see down there, you can see the running water going over the rocks and into these pools. And it's just really beautiful, but we're gonna walk down there and get a closer look. This is beautiful down here. I forgot what a neat place this really is. There's people fishing down here. I wonder if they catch anything. There's tons of little minnows in there, and those bigger fish were swimming around trying to get them a bite. Pretty cool. All right, Little Bear is the most excited because where are we headed to? Swimming hole. Now, Little Bear, it says the public consumption of alcohol or display of alcohol is prohibited. So that vodka we put in your Powerade, you're gonna have to hide that.
There's no vodka in here.
Oh, okay, okay. How's it feel, buddy?
Good.
Is it refreshing?
Okay, I'm good.
Is it a pool? Is it a pool?
This way with me.
Well, a good refreshing swim. It's just about perfect. It was just enough to be refreshing. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't cold by any stretch of the imagination, but man, breeze feels good now. Mama bear and little bear uh, still over there enjoying some creek time. I just had to come over here because it takes me a little bit longer. I'm old, as you can see from me walking out there earlier. The struggle is real for the 40 and up club. All right, we are back at the campsite now, and got dinner on. We are doing chicken leg quarters. Now, I had brought the old smoky, but there's a burn ban, so we're gonna have to get creative to get the chicken, the potatoes, and the beans done. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so I took some tinfoil and kind of put it over the griddle to make almost like an oven. So we'll see if that helps it cook. All right, so the makeshift chicken oven worked pretty good. So it's not the best I've ever made, but in a pinch when we had to just kind of like be creative, it worked. We got the beans done. Right now, I'm kind of doing the potatoes the same way. You can see I have the same like makeshift oven with 3 potatoes up there. So we'll see how that works. Oh man, that dinner was really good. We had baked potatoes that I had to like, you saw, I had to makeshift an oven to cook them in, same as the chicken and the beans, but it turned out pretty good. How was that baked potato, little bear?
Very good.
You heard it from the potato expert. It was very, 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 very good. We're gonna go on an after dinner walk to work off some of this dinner, do some exploring. Little bear hasn't really changed out of a swimsuit. Well, technically neither have I, but we're just gonna go on this trail, and man, look at the view. Beautiful. I did bring my flashlight in case it gets dark on us. You can't really tell on camera, but it's starting to get dark. It's probably about 7 o'clock. It's a little cloudy. We still have about an hour of daylight-ish. You know, believe it or not, Pedernales Falls has always been on my bucket list of places to camp, and I just have never got around to it in all the years that I've been camping and loving the outdoors. Never done it. So tonight's the night. I get to check that off my bucket list. I've been to the falls before, and I've seen it, and I've done some of the hiking trails, but never camped out here. Of course, it's May, and it's hot, and I'm surprised that Heather came with me because she doesn't do hot. So this may be the last time. This is kind of pushing it for her. I think the low is only supposed to be like in the 70s tonight, but this is a really pretty trail so far. It's kind of coming down to some rocky areas here. What do you think of the trail so far, little bear? It's a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. See some cool rock formations, huh?
It could have went that way.
Well, I think that's just a runoff area. You see the arrow on the tree? You see it? Yeah, that tells you which way the trail's going so you don't get lost. My watch just did an explosion. It said that I hit all 3 of my circles today, which tells you how fat and out of shape I am. But hey, at least we're getting some steps in. And this is a beautiful trail, and this is like the perfect time of day to come down here. Hey, there's a bench for old, fat, out of shape papa bears to sit down and take a break, huh? No, look, it's an overlook. I think that's what this is what the trail goes that direction. But look at the overlook there. Let's see it.
There's water over there.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
And it was like the other one.
Hey, I hear water. Okay, just be careful. Let's go. Let's go and exploring. That's what it's all about, right? We're going on an excursion. Bearded excursion and outdoors. But you don't have a beard. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm growing a little.
Oh, you got a little peach fuzz? Okay, on your lip? Okay, we'll allow it. We'll allow it.
Oh, look down there.
That's pretty cool.
It's black and little.
Yeah? Oh, wow. That's a big water hole. I don't know if on camera y'all can kind of hear some of the water trickling. I'm sure there'll be a better view, but wow, I'm really glad we came on this trail because that's really cool. Let's keep going. Well, we made it to this little overlook area, and you could hear, I'll turn the camera around in a second, you can kind of hear some water dripping back from that area over there. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful spot. They've got this like whole overlook thing going on. And you can hear the falls coming out there. It does say swimming is prohibited in this area. I'm guessing after a big rain, there's probably more water flowing down in there, but still really, really cool. Here's some cool information about this aquifer and the salamander that looks a lot like an axolotl. What do you call it, buddy?
Axolotl.
Axolotl? I think that's right. It looks a lot like an axolotl, but you can pause the video here and kind of read about it. It's pretty cool. Leading the way. What did you think of the aquifer and the waterfall? Be careful, stay to that left side. That was really cool. Not gonna look at the camera, looking at my feet because of what's behind me. That we just came up, but this way. Yeah, go this way. It connects back to the camping loop and takes us back, I believe. That's pretty cool, guys. You don't get to see cool things like that unless you go exploring. And it was worth a hike, 100%. Pretty cool area out here. It's the first time I've ever been on this trail, and it's just unbelievable. It's absolutely gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. How can you not believe that there's a God when you see some things that are so beautiful? Little bear says he hears some water down there. It's probably the river. Really cool. Getting to a thicker vegetation area. Continuing on this little loop from the falls. So it looks like this was the Twin Falls Nature Trail. Started at the opposite end of the trailhead. And now we're back on the campground loop, making our way back to the campsite. But that was fun. What'd you think, little bear?
Good.
You had fun? Thumbs up. Ooh! Strung up these lights because the tent is down there a little ways, but these LED lights did a nice job of lighting up the pathway to get down there to our tent. And you can kind of see through the trees where the tent's set up. Little bear is in there with a lantern reading his new book. All right, after a good hike, we went down to the shower house and kind of freshened up and getting ready for bed. Probably just gonna relax for a few minutes and then hit the hay. Well, good morning, everybody. We had a pretty good sleep last night. Other than it being a little bit warm, you can hear the air mattresses are being taken down right now. And yeah, we had a really good trip. So it was just a one-nighter, just a simple escape to Pedernales Falls. So I hope you enjoyed it, especially the hiking part. We thought that was a lot of fun. So until next time, We'll see you down the trail or around the campfire.